we are, because I love my wild pepper. So I actually got this already made because I have to watch it because it takes like 1:36 in my microwave and then it starts to burn. But I get my popcorn from the local farmer. So I get blue or I get red popcorn kernels. So I don't know if you can see that, but that is much smaller than the kind you get in the store. And does it really have a different taste? I don't really know, but I love it. So that is what I use. And yeah, your popcorn's still white, but it got little red chunks in the kernel part. So our viral popcorn is going to be for the 4th of July, since of course we're coming into the 4th of July season. And we have our stack cooker. I hope every kitchen has one of these. I tell people when they ask me what my favorite Tupperware is, it's all my favorite if it's making my life easier, but I have several pieces that impact my life. And this definitely is one because I watched a glass bowl shatter in my one aunt's face. And guess what? This stack cooker ain't going to shatter glass everywhere in somebody's face and cause scars. So every kitchen needs one of these. It's great for butter, marshmallows, because it's fatty, high sugary foods. So we are going to make our marshmallow cream stuff in there. So it's just butter and marshmallows. And I put my marshmallows in my containers. These are my ones for camping. So we're going to finish using those. Now, technically, I like trying to make my own stuff right now. And I tried to make marshmallows. And it was a complete failure of a mess. So if anybody has any recipes on how to make that easier, please share your secret, because I'm telling you what, I had a mess. So I have to run to my microwave real quick, and we're going to heat this up, and I'll be right back. So, how many of you have tried like the different blue or red popcorn? Isn't it so much fun? So I technically do not mix anything in my silicone. I like to put it in a bowl because I feel like I'm eating popcorn from the movies if I put it in a bowl. Or so we're going to mix our popcorn in our stack cooker to make our, and then we're going to add sprinkles. Now, some of the viral on the TikTok says you can add cake mixes, you can add, I'm thinking that's a little too sweet for me, so we're just going to mix the marshmallows and the butter, and then we'll add a little bit of vanilla, mix it all together, add our sprinkles. Now, if you get online on sprinkles.com, they have all kinds of sprinkles. And I wish I could have ordered the ones with the little sunglasses to add to our, to make it fun for summer. But if I would have ordered them today, I wouldn't have had them this evening. So definitely, if you are doing stuff fun for summer, get on there, check out the different sprinkles. Then I am actually going to put my Rice Krispie or my popcorn treats in here. And I do not cut with my knives in my Tupperware. Everybody in their house needs a spreader because it's going to cut through it.
Oh, Becky, I don't know if you should have shared the secret of sprinkles.com, because Pam has a problem with sprinkles. She cannot walk away from special sprinkles in the store.
I love them too. And I have a rectangle 4 with all kinds of different sprinkles in them because it's just, I got to heat this up for 30 more seconds. It's just a little sticky. If you got a small kitchen, you just have to go with where your microwave goes. I kind of sometimes want to put it on this wall right here, but I don't know how that would work either. So you just go with the flow on stuff. So this here Every kitchen needs one of these. And one of my favorite things now to do is they only cost, and you get 2 of them for $11. So with our discount, if I do a host party or if I do an in-home party, every host gets one of these. And most likely they're going to buy them and share them with their friends, or they need more in their kitchen.
That's a great tip. It's good to always look for different things that we can, give to our hosts as gifts or bribes or whatever. So that was a great tip, Becky.
So we have that melted. I made a little extra popcorn just because, of course, you need some to eat because so my marshmallow part was for 6 cups of Rice Krispies. So I don't know how much that would. So we're just eyeing this all up because it's fun. But definitely take a recipe and try to make it Tupperware, because they said in the viral to use popcorn from a bag. Well, of course, I'm not going to use that because that's got too much preservatives and everything else in it that we do not need to eat when we can make fresh popcorn as simple as we can with our wild popcorn thing. Now, also what I do, and it just started this week because I wanted to see how it worked because I'm trying to pull in a couple extra sales. Anything that I, like my stack cooker or my wild popcorn, I would offer 10% off of it today because I showed it. So they would have 24 hours from the time my live video would end. So if they would decide, and actually I did sell one thing, but they can't pay for it until Friday. So that would be up to you if you decided if you're really like, oh, it's got to be in within 24 hours, or if you'll wait till when they get paid. I'm waiting till they get paid because I figured it's still a sale. And so I got that all mixed up. So let's mix these. I did wash my hands before this, so. Now I actually have a office party to go to tomorrow. I have a lady that's trying to have a catalog party, and she's not getting any orders, so she asked me if I would come to her office and do a party. So I'm going to take this with the popcorn popper and show it, and we're going to do the cold brew. So you definitely can take stuff that you make and share it different. And I love the stack cooker because it is so easy to wash out. And one of my favorite things to cook in the stack cooker, especially for the summertime, is a box of Kraft macaroni and cheese. It is so simple to make that in there, and you don't have to boil because at 90-degree weather, even though I have my air conditioning on, I don't like to be boiling stuff on the stove. And if you really wanted to make this fancy, you could have took food coloring, blue, red, mix it in there, or if you're using it for another thing, you could use in your marshmallow cream, and then you could have added more color to it. So here's our popcorn marshmallow treats. So it'll take a few minutes for it to set up so I can cut them, but I will take a picture of it after it sets up. But definitely, since it's in my Tupperware, I'm going to use my spreader. So thank you guys. If there's any questions, let me know.
Awesome. I love that. So full of tips and ideas and all that kind of good stuff. So thank you so much for showing us just how easy it is to be able to go live, do a quick recipe, and something that's trending, right? That's always a good thing. And yeah, and I loved your idea about offering them some sort of an incentive to purchase within the next 24 hours. It's always up to you and your discretion when somebody contacts you and like, well, I really want to get that, but I can't do it till Friday. I always do the same thing you do, Becky. I just don't put it out there because you want that sense of urgency, right? Because I don't know about you guys, but if somebody tells me to take my time, I'm taking my time and then I forget about it. So I'm sure there's lots of people like that too.